everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Period Cube, Shackles of Amadeus. As you've noticed in the thumbnails, I've been putting secret route because I refuse to call it Poyo Poyo's route. But yeah, as we all know, it is our dear brother Shiki. And things are kind of sketchy. But it's fun going along this. Man, my brother is such a perv. But yeah, we've actually been making some minimal effort here, looking for my brother in here in this route actually. I think we just got back and met up with the rest of the team after we were searching. So let us finish conversing. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
What if she looks like her brother? Are you gonna hit on him too?
Your range of acceptance is wide.
Hey, what are you talking about? I was going to help her look for him.
He doesn't look like me. Our parents remarried, so we're not blood related.
Oh, was it complicated? Sorry I asked.
Oh, not at all. We're all very close.
Hey, is your brother handsome?
Yeah, he's pretty handsome.
Wow, that was an instant answer.
Maybe my brother wasn't the only one considering this before in the past.
So is he popular? Does he bring home lots of chocolate on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, girls even come to our house.
So his locker would overflow.
Why would you put it in there?
Seriously? Where would you put it? I think his desk would be better. Or you could just hand it to him.
Does your brother have a good girlfriend?
Oh, you looking for somebody new, Miseria? No, he doesn't. I don't think he does.
You think?
Ever since college, he's been on his own, and he hasn't told me anything. Come to think of it, he hasn't really told me much about college at all. Maybe he does have a girlfriend.
Then, how about up until now?
He told me he hasn't had any.
What? But he's handsome, right?
Yeah, but he's very busy. My friends always asked me, is your brother dating anyone? I'd asked him personally a few times, but each time he'd tell me no.
So do you ever think of your brother in that way?
No matter how handsome he is, would you feel that way? Of course not.
Hey, you can't speak for me.
True, I'd never get all hot over my sister either. That'd be impossible.
Even if you weren't related?
Right?
But you're not blood related, right?
Hey, you guys, you're kind of straying away from the search there. Oh crap, you're right.
Sorry, I just got curious. Sorry.
Gosh.
So Big Brother is popular and handsome, huh?
Hey, how long do you plan on eavesdropping?
Oh, let go, Poyo. I was just investigating, Poyo.
I'm guessing he enjoyed that conversation. Investigating, you call it, huh? Poyo Poyo.
If you were investigating, no use in snooping, come out.
I couldn't get the timing right, Poyo.
Judging from your actions, you probably didn't find much information, did you?
At least commend my efforts, Poyo.
Thanks, Poyo Poyo. It was the thought that counts. Even though he was doing other things, behind our back.
I will go the distance for you, Poyo. Hey, if you're so worried, why don't you go back to the real world?
The real world?
Ah, yes. You may not be able to check up on your brother or Libera, but you could check on your friend.
Yeah, if he's alive, then he'd either be asleep or awake. Either or.
If he's alive.
You may feel a little better, rather than not doing anything.
If you want to go on a special quest, we can go with you.
Eating food after a long hard day's work is delicious, Poyo. And eating it with you makes it even more delicious.
Poyo Poyo, I'm thinking of taking on a special quest.
You don't have to do it, Poyo.
Oh, will you send me back without a special quest? Huh? Why? I didn't think he'd be against it, so I couldn't help but ask him why.
Even if you cleared one, you wouldn't be able to stay long in the real world. There's a limit to what you can do.
It's still something.
To top it off, an hour in the real world is about a day in World V, Poyo. It's a waste of time, Poyo.
But if I could talk to Hiroya in real life, then I may be able to meet up with him in World V.
To return to the real world at the same time, you'd have to accept the special quest at the same time, Poyo.
But my brother could have come home. I'm worried about him too, you know. My brother could have come home. It had been a while since I arrived in World V. If my brother had returned to his apartment during that time, then he would see me passed out at his desk. I'm worried about Hiroya, of course, but I've come all the way here to look for my brother. If I know he's safe, then I'll be able to handle whatever hardship awaits. That's right, I'm worried about you too, dear.
Are you that worried about him, Poyo?
Well, that's why I came here. Of course I am. Even if it'll probably be wasted time, I want to go home. You might not understand how worried I am, Poyo Poyo.
Poyo Poyo thought hard and suggested what he thought would be best, Poyo.
Oh, maybe I said it in a mean way. Poyo Poyo's cheered me on this whole time.
But I think it's best that you do what you think is best, Poyo.
Poyo Poyo. Sorry,
Don't worry, Poyo. You can just ignore what I said, Poyo.
Wait, Poyo Poyo?
Good night, Poyo.
Well, I don't think he's mad. He was smiling as he left. But why is he leaving? Maybe I was being a bit selfish, but...
When you don't know what's right, you pick what you want to do most.
I want to return to the real world. It may be a waste of time, like Poyo Poyo said. Going home might not accomplish anything at all. But I could at least see if Hiroya's safe, or if my brother returned or not. Shiki, where are you? Right under your nose. Honestly, I didn't even know if he was in the real world or in World V. It's been a while since I saw him. Maybe I just figured I could see him anytime. I can see him whenever. I was so mad at myself for always thinking that way before. Of course, that can't be guaranteed. That's when I remembered. That's right, the dream I had before. When I was hospitalized from the accident, I woke up and my brother wasn't there, so I felt so lonely. I always wondered what I would even do if I could never see him again. When I told him that, my brother looked so sad. I'll always be with you, forever.
Okay, it's a promise. Be sure to always be by my side.
I felt so much pain back then. How could I have forgotten? Those I love will always be healthy. Nothing horrible would happen to them. That's the kind of dream I had. Outside, it's raining. I opened the window slightly and heard the downpour of rain outside. I hope there won't be any lightning. Stormy nights scared me. I remember I used to always go to my brother's room. He'd laugh and say it wasn't scary, and then I'd be able to sleep peacefully. Maybe this was punishment. I couldn't always take my happiness for granted. I wish I'd contacted him more often. I wish I'd gone to visit him more. If I had done that, I would have noticed sooner that he was missing. And maybe I would have figured out the cause by now, or even found more clues about his disappearance. But it's all too late. No amount of regret would change things. Where are you right now, Shiki? You'll find out eventually. Are we waiting for our nightly visitor? Yep.
I think she fell asleep.
And there he is.
What's up with her eyes? Was she crying? For me? Because of me? Idiot, of course not. In my dreams.
Shiki.
Ah! She's sleep-talking. Don't scare me. She hasn't changed at all from when she was a kid. Nothing wakes this one.
Apparently.
She's at complete peace. This hurts. I've been by her side closer than anyone, yet I don't have the right to touch you. That's so not fair. So, it's okay, right? Just at night. When you're sleeping.
Not really. That's kind of borderline there, buddy. That is my shoulder, right?
Hey, are you actually awake? I mean, I do this every night, and you don't wake up at all. What's up with that? Why don't you sense any danger? How can you expose yourself so helplessly? I mean, you might be attacked because you're the Almighty, but then... You're cute. You gotta know that. If I see you like this, it's obvious I'm gonna want to mess with you. If any other man sees you like this, Hey, what are you gonna do about it? You better make sure that doesn't happen. Or are you doing it on purpose? You're actually awake, aren't you? Are you trying to rile me up? Hey. If you're awake, open your eyes. Stop me, please.
This sounds exactly like a drama CD I listened to recently.
I wish I'd never done this. I wish I never knew how warm and soft you are. It's impossible. I can't stop myself.
You better stop yourself, or this is going to turn into a completely different kind of game.
I wonder what you'd say to me if you woke up right now. I really want to know, but I absolutely don't want to know.
And I'm becoming curious about exactly what he does to me at night. A vast empty building, thick books packed from wall to wall. Not this dream again. Maybe it's because my brother is missing. Shiki... I cried and cried as I walked around, but no one else was there. I want to see you. But I couldn't. I couldn't see my brother here, ever. I was dreaming. I wonder why I keep dreaming that. I wonder what's at the very back. Do I remember that? Shiki? But... I didn't see my brother in my dream. I feel like I met him there before. But I always thought the same thing. I can't see my brother here, ever. 'Cause it's not really your brother, it just looks like your brother. I wonder what this is. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. I feel like there's something I have to remember. Good morning.
Here she is.
Poyo Poyo. You look awfully guilty this morning.
Good morning, Poyo.
Yeah, good morning.
He said he has something to tell you.
Me?
You don't have to tell her, Poyo.
You were venting all morning. If you have something to say it to her.
Poyo.
Hey, Poyo Poyo. About yesterday,
You can't say it, Poyo.
Huh?
Poyo Poyo needs to say it first, Poyo. Sorry about last night, Poyo. I didn't consider your feelings, Poyo.
Poyo Poyo. I'm the one that's sorry. I was a little mean. No, I'm the one that's sorry. You were just worried about me, Poyo Poyo. I knew that.
Poyo Poyo didn't say it right, Poyo.
Neither did I. We're even. No, it was me.
It was Poyo Poyo.
Oh, how long are we going to go back and forth on this? We were both so desperate, and when our eyes met, we couldn't help but laugh.
You're more stubborn than you look.
You too. That's why we're brother and sister. I thought about it a lot after you left. I want to take on the special quest. I don't want to go with this still on my mind the whole time, but I'm selfish. I want to do it with your blessing, Poyo Poyo. I'll try my best to be useful to you guys, so please.
Aww.
Huh? Poyo Poyo?
You're such a nice girl, Poyo.
Poyo Poyo hugged me tightly. Poyo Poyo, what's the matter?
Poyo Poyo is just pouting, Poyo. I'm sad I can't go to the real world, Poyo.
Well, you could. You just couldn't quite play it off the way you want to.
And I'm jealous of the person you feel is so special, Poyo.
You're special too, Poyo Poyo, really.
I want you to hurry back, Poyo.
Okay, I promise. I'll try my best to come back quickly. Well, then I guess I better take on a really low-level quest. Oh, we're just completely surpassing the quest and just going right to the real world. Okay. I'm really back. After I cleared the special quest with Forte, I was enveloped in light. It wasn't like I didn't believe them, but I still don't feel it. I picked up my phone from the floor and Hiroya's phone number was still showing. That's right, I have to call Hiroya. Since we chose an easy quest, I wouldn't be able to stay here for long. I have to hurry. Nothing. Is he still in World V? I tried calling a few more times, but it kept going to his voicemail. I'll try his house. Someone finally picked up. Hello. I'm Kazuha Hanamiya. What? And to the hospital I go. Oh, there you are, Miss Tachibana. Is Hiroya all right? They say they still don't know, but the doctor said there are many cases where the comatose wake up. Hiroya's mother stopped talking after that. So, that means Hiroya is safe, right? If something happened to him in World V, Hiroya would be dead. But I can't explain that to his mom. Even if I did, she wouldn't understand. You lose consciousness when you're in World V. If only I could explain that. But what happens if he never wakes up? The system message never explained the details, so maybe no one knows for sure. I suddenly felt scared. No visitors are allowed right now, and you've come all this way. I'm sorry. Oh, it's no problem. I'm sorry for barging in at such a stressful time. Not at all. I'm sure Hiroya would be happy to know you visited. He loved you and Shiki ever since he was little. Her head hung low. I'm sure Hiroya will be fine. I hope. How on earth could this have happened? 2 sudden cases of idiopathic coma.
There are cases where they pull through. We can only do what we can.
It's been a long time since one of them fell ill. It was as if they planned it. It's kind of creepy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Stop saying that! You can't be sure of anything! Quest 5. After I spent some time in the real world, I returned to World V. Back again.
Kaza! Welcome home, Poyo.
I'm back.
What is it, Poyo? You seem down, Poyo.
I'm fine. There was someone here welcoming me back so brightly and cheerfully. That in itself felt warm. I want to hear my parents' voices. Things I took for granted were no longer available to me. Oh, you should have called your parents when you were back. I wonder what my brother thought as he lived in that room. It was a clean, tidy, but empty room, all by himself.
Did something happen there, Poyo?
Oh, he seems to be concerned. I'm sorry for worrying you. I'm sorry for worrying you. I just felt relieved to see you, Poyo Poyo. He really likes having his ego stroked.
Hehe, of course, Poyo. Poyo Poyo is a comforting character. Ah, there you are. Welcome back.
Thanks, Yura.
So, how was Hiroya?
Oh, he's been hospitalized.
Ah, when your family sees you like that, that's usually what happens. So, you get hospitalized, and then what was it? They call it some disease. I have no idea what you mean, Poyo. The name was difficult, so I forgot.
Idiopathic coma. Ira, are you hospitalized too?
No, I've been managing to dodge it so far. I did tell my family about World V just in case, but no one believes me.
Oh, you took that risk, huh? In spite of the message. What? You told them?
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that I'm knocked out because of World V, right?
But I heard that if you tell others about World V in real life, something bad will happen, like being wiped out. Well, apparently that's a false rumor.
What? That's a lie. I mean, look at me. I haven't died yet. You're brave, Poyo. If it were true, you would be dead by now.
You better not do anything, Shiki.
I didn't want to die or be hospitalized, so I could only tell the truth, right? And besides, I think it's more painful to not tell your loved ones the truth.
Yeah, you have a point. What Ira was saying was very simple.
I have good instincts, so don't worry. If you're with me, good things will happen. That's so positive, Poyo. There are about 100 years in your life. I don't want to waste them on stress.
I wish there were 100 years in your life. I don't really know many people that have lived that long. That's something you'd say.
Right?
Who's back?
I'm back safe.
Oh, welcome back, Jokus.
Oh, Princess and the Almighty.
We were just chit-chatting.
Oh, girl talk. Lucky. What about?
It's a secret.
What? Let me join in.
Hey, it wasn't girl talk if Poyo Poyo was there.
Well, if you join Jokus, it won't be girl talk anymore, Poyo.
Well, you're not a girl either, Poyo.
Well, you're not a girl either.
Huh. Exact same wording.
Poyo Poyo is a cute mascot, so it's no problem, Poyo. Jokus, want to try wearing a skirt?
Oh, I think his robes are close enough, really.
No, thanks.
I feel so relaxed when I'm around Forte.
lie, I almost thought you'd get excited to wear a skirt and join in on the girl talk. Yeah, me too, really.
Right?
Can we not talk about this anymore?
Jokus is troubled. That's rare.
Maybe his sis messed with him. Were you bullied by your sister, Jokus? Be quiet. I'm not the type of guy who'd bring normal matters into this world. But anyway, I'm glad he's safe. Your childhood friend, that is. But I wasn't able to see him.
No visitors allowed, huh? I'm very worried.
I was brought to the doctor my first time. Since then, it's been random.
If you go to a hospital where there are a lot of patients, those with idiopathic coma may be prioritized, but...
You're in the medical field, right?
Yes.
I fainted at work and woke up in the infirmary. When I came to, they were like, take care, and it was over.
Oh, lucky you.
That's everyone's life, Poyo.
Well, I got lucky. My boss called me in later and told me to use my personal days before it got any worse.
Maybe they wanted to protect the company.
Yeah, nobody wants an employee dying on their watch.
Maybe you should quit your job while you can.
Huh? Nah, they'll get used to it.
They'll get used to you passing out at work.
The workplace is pretty dark, Poyo. It must be so hard for people working.
Right, everyone's ages are different. Everyone in Forte seems so down to earth. I kept thinking I was speaking with my classmates. But everyone's lived in different places. We would never have met in real life.
This kind of thing is what makes online gaming fun.
Yeah, if I only went to school, I'd never have friends already working.
And besides, there's no seniority when it comes to gaming.
There are veteran players.
Students can make more time, but you can always meet great players.
And they gather materials quickly.
I wish I played with you guys.
You totally are already, Kaza, huh? You're a member of Forte.
But your life is on the line.
It's not a game anymore.
This is totally a game. You gotta try to believe that or it'll suck.
Exactly.
Oh, great timing.
A chime sounded and an envelope icon flashed on the corner of the screen.
A system message.
Everyone seemed confused, looking at one another as they opened their mail. Oh, it's that time. World V's system has been updated. The spawn radius and speed of the Jaws of Death have greatly increased. Players, please take caution. Additionally, we have implemented an expansion for the portals to the Ark. We welcome players to take advantage of easier points of access.
The Jaws of Death are faster. We can no longer take our time now, huh, Poyo? We need to hurry and clear the Ark, or the Jaws of Death will swallow us.
Hey, Poyo Poyo, you're loud. You gotta be kidding. What do we do?
We gotta hurry, or we'll all...
But we're getting closer than we were before, right? They found the Almighty.
But it seems like Forte hasn't gone to the Ark lately.
Why are they wasting their time playing friends? They know there's no way in hell we can clear the Ark at our level.
If they give us the Almighty, maybe we consider going to the Ark, but...
Everyone is looking our way. I could feel all their eyes on me.
Don't let it bother you.
That's right. They haven't done anything on their own.
We'll clear the Ark.
Ira turned around and shouted it out loud.
I want to clear the Ark. Go home and play with everyone again. So, it's not whether we can do it, it's that we will do it.
I wanted us to have a bright future. We'd reach this goal and we move on. It's so simple.
If you're going to say we can't clear it, then don't complain about dying.
Now, Princess, calm down. You know the Ark isn't a dungeon just anyone can challenge.
But Domina can't clear it either, but she works hard to protect us here. Saying you can't do anything is a lie.
Indeed.
The Ark is scary, but not going is even scarier.
Well, to each his own on what they want to do. No one can say otherwise. But then, they're going to have to deal with the results that come of it.
The present is a chain made up of your past choices and decisions.
Past decisions? He's right. My brother wasn't so far that I couldn't talk to him, but still I never did. That's why I didn't know where he was now, or what he was thinking. There was no way for me to find out either. If he hadn't gotten lost, I wouldn't have gotten Hiroya sucked into World V, and I wouldn't have burdened Libera. Beating myself up over it did nothing, but I couldn't help but regret it all. I want to make some choices that my future self can say were the right decision. I want to go to the Ark. I want to go and find a way to use the Almighty.
You'll definitely figure it out.
If humans can envision it, there's a high chance we'll make it come true.
You hear that a lot in sports. Once a single person breaks a record, more and more people start to break it too.
In other words, as long as you're thinking you can't, it's impossible.
But you used the power of the Almighty before, right? Then... Right, Poyo. It's easy peasy, Poyo.
Rather than think about whether or not I can do it, I want to challenge myself as much as I can.
But if you're going to just go to the Ark, your level is...
Basically, no matter how the jaws move, our stance doesn't change.
We'll do our best, as we always have.
Right? If we rush it and die, then what's the point of it?
The next time you guys get to the Ark, can you take me with you?
All right. Let's end it here today. Nothing has happened yet. No point in panicking about the worst.
But we have to hurry, or the jaws of death will come, Poyo.
Oh, don't panic, everybody.
It won't come the second, will it? The second? Don't say such scary things.
Anyway, let's kick ass starting from tomorrow. I'm hungry.
Sheesh, the strong are so optimistic. But, we can't do anything. Then why haven't you been training and leveling all this time? Well, good night.
Good night, Poyo.
Keep your hands to yourself, Shiki. I want to raise my level tomorrow. I have to hurry up and fall asleep. That's one sure way to make yourself stay awake. I know from experience. So they won't worry about me. I want to get stronger and go. Apparently, Kazuha does not have that problem. Zzz. I'm awake. I thought I just heard a voice. I said that out loud. I rubbed my eyes and looked around. No one's around. Was I dreaming? Huh? Poyo Poyo? Poyo Poyo is nowhere to be seen. He's always around the sofa. I touched the chair, but it was cold. Where did he go? Huh? I heard a groan. Who is it? Where is it coming from? It wasn't coming from inside the room. Really? Is it outside? I held my breath and went to the window. The stars, they're so pretty. The clear sky made the storm from the other day seem unreal. Oh, they're actually twinkling. I heard a quiet voice speak.
No voices can be heard outside my circle. No help will come.
His quiet voice seemed to cut through the night air. I could hear him clearly. Oh, what? The heck? Shiki's gone yandere.
That's so unfortunate. It was great that you rushed Forte to go to the Ark. What if you're gonna touch her?
What the hell?
What were you planning to do? A small fry like yourself picking her up. Don't tell me you thought you could make her your tank and clear the Ark.
Oh my god, is he killing one of the members of Forte?
Hey, answer me.
Forget.
Think I'd forgive you? So stupid. She's a goddess, you hear me? A goddess of this world. Something like you can't touch her so casually. Die! Oops, he really died.
He looked this way. He saw me. I jumped away from the window, but I didn't know if I made it in time. Maybe he saw me. My legs were shaking. Someone was killed and disappeared. PK, a player that kills other players. I met him in the forest before, but it wasn't him. Then who was that man? I really didn't see him clearly enough to tell that was Shiki. Even from the other view, I thought you could tell. I heard footsteps in the hallway. I have to run, but to where? If I ran out into the hallway to call for help, I'll bump into him. I don't think I'd be safe if I jumped from the window either. If only Poyo Poyo were here.
Why Poyo Poyo?
He's getting closer. I moved my shaking legs and managed to climb under the covers of the bed. How old are you again? At least hide under the bed, not under just the covers. Please, don't come this way. Maybe someone woke up in another room. Please, just pass by. The door right behind me opened. My breathing became faster. He'll notice me. I had to pretend that I was sleeping. The harder I thought that, the stronger my heart pounded. Oh dear. I was so scared I shut my eyes tight.
Are you sleeping?
I heard someone whisper in my ear.
Why are you so huddled? Are you cold?
His voice was surprisingly sweet, and the bed sunk down with weight. Do I not recognize Shiki's voice? Someone is sleeping behind me.
I won't ever hand you over to that bastard. So, just you sleep without a worry.
That kind voice. But his eyes when he turned around. I don't know who he is. How do I not know? I shrunk even smaller and shut my eyes. I didn't want to see or hear anymore. I didn't know those eyes I just saw. Now I'm just plain in denial. Night faded without any sleep. Poyo Poyo didn't come back. Good morning.
Good morning. You're early today. You couldn't sleep last night?
Oh, lots of stuff was going on last night.
Morning, Poyo.
Oh, good morning, Poyo Poyo.
What is it, Poyo? You don't look well.
I'm fine. You're always up so early, Poyo Poyo.
And Intel's morning starts early, Poyo. Despite my looks, I'm pretty busy.
I see. Did you go somewhere last night?
I didn't go anywhere, Poyo. I slept so well, I'm super energetic now, Poyo.
Oh, you little liar. We totally caught you in that lie. I swallowed my words. Oh, sorry for asking a weird question.
You must be curious about Poyo Poyo, Poyo. Ask me anything, Poyo. I will answer anything, Poyo.
But now we know you're a liar, so we can't trust those answers. And then, tell me your favorite food because we can't just back him into a corner at the moment. Tell me your favorite food. I wanted to ask him, but I couldn't.
Poyo Poyo likes oranges, right?
Damina, you can't answer, Poyo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a secret?
I wanted to answer, Poyo.
I like them too. They're delicious. When are we going to find out who died last night?
Really, Poyo? That makes me happy.
Hey, Domina, can I ask you something?
Good morning. What is it?
Do you know where he went?
Him? Oh, you mean the guy you were with? I haven't seen him anywhere.
We made plans to go on a special quest, but I can't find him anywhere.
Maybe he went to the market to buy some medicine.
Yeah, but he left all his stuff here.
Ah, so it was a random person that died.
Whoa, what's the matter, Poyo?
I think I feel sick. Can you tell the Forte members?
Hey, what about breakfast?
I'm too sick to eat breakfast. Poyo Poyo is lying. Last night, after I realized he was gone, he didn't return at all. Why? He could have had plans yesterday and could have said that so I wouldn't worry about him. Or was it just yesterday? It could have happened other nights, but if I asked him, he would just lie again. If he tells me that with such a big smile, I wouldn't notice even if he did lie. Alright, and we're gonna cut it off here. Wow, this is a really crazy route and things are getting twisted as hell. Well, they've been twisted as hell this whole time. It's interesting. Can't wait to see more. So I hope you'll join me for that next episode, or I'd love to see you in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.